apologies for my appearance. I'm a bit smashed. I've just spent a wonderful day and quite emotionally exhausting day actually, but with the Yellow Ladybugs conference. But I wanted to come on and make sure that I did my one of my top tips, which I'll talk about the concept of top tips another day. But this one is just do one thing. And I know us ADHDers, we love to get a grip on everything. You know, it tends to be when we're feeling a little bit out of control, when we're feeling a little bit anxious, when things are feeling like overwhelming, our sort of perfectionist tendencies will be, right, I'm going to go on a diet, do this exercise, stop drinking, rah, rah, rah. And it can mean that everything gets just too much and too big and too heavy and too hard. And so if you are going to do Dry July, my recommendation would be to just do one thing. Don't try and do anything else. Just focus on the not drinking for that 1 month and make that your goal. And allow yourself anything else that you want. Like if you want to eat the cake, eat the cake. If you want to go to bed at 6 p.m, go to bed at 6 p.m. You know, look after yourself like you're a little baby or like you're a kid that's sick. Be kind to yourself. Let yourself have the comfort food. Let yourself have, you know, the social media. Let yourself have the Netflix binge watching. Do whatever it is that you need to do to regulate your nervous system in your own way, and don't let everybody else's judgmental ideas of what the right way to do self-care is influence you. What feels good to you, what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel regulated, is different for everybody. And the reason I think this is really important, because we get into this idea of, you know, kind of, we're going to do a 30-day break from alcohol and we want to get it finished and we want to get it done and we want to tick it off and we're going to change it. It's like done. And then once we get into that sort of finish, done, fix mode, we start putting it into this good or bad. Good is not drinking, bad or naughty. And naughty has like weird little kind of like, we kind of love a little naughty because it allows us to step off the treadmill of chores to do's and shoulds. And the minute we put alcohol and stopping drinking, taking a break from drinking, reducing our drink into the should pile, we go into resistance because it becomes a demand. And for those of us who are neurodivergent, demands are a nervous system threat. They cause a nervous system threat response. We feel unsafe. And so it is highly unlikely that our unconscious brain will come online and go, no, we're not going to do this. So my recommendation is do one thing. Focus on learning how to regulate your nervous system without using alcohol. Look after yourself like a little child who's sick. Be kind, be loving, be gentle. If you have a craving, sit and understand what's the need. There's a need. A craving is a trigger, right? It's basically your body saying, I'm not okay right now. So then it's about, and this is a tool, this is why for me, it's not a forever journey to stop drinking. Yeah, whether you drink or you don't drink, it doesn't matter. Whether you go back to drinking, whether you moderate, none of these things matter. What we're learning has got nothing to do with alcohol. What we're learning how to do is to be with ourselves when we're in distress. Be with ourselves when our nervous system's feeling dysregulated. Be with ourselves when we want to push through, but our nervous system's saying no. When we want to stop the busy brain. It's learning how to do all these things, and these are skills for life. These are life skills. And as we go through our different seasons of life, we'll need different skills, you know. Hello, Jill. So basically it's really that. So take your mind off it being about alcohol, but make the not drinking for the 30 days the one thing that you do. Don't take on anything else. Treat yourself kindly. Don't put any more restriction in there for you. And think about it less about not drinking and more about nervous system regulation. This wonderful, wonderful way of being with self and learning how to hold ourselves when we're distressed, when we're unhappy. It's really nice to see you. I'm so glad to see a friend when I'm sat in the car in the rain thinking, I need to drive home now. But anyway, that's my top tip for a successful Dry July. Thanks for joining me, Jill. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope that's helpful. All right, my darlings, take care. Lots of love. Bye.